Alright, we're playing as China and we're trying to conquer the world. We'll start off by doing some research to make ourselves just a little bit stronger for fighting our enemies, better offense and better defense and all that. Adjust our sliders for communism a little bit to become the most communistic we can be. And we'll adjust our finances a little bit. More R&D, more military spending really. And the game is effectively a race. We're trying to conquer the world before everybody else conquers the world. We'll go for Mongolia first. Takes a little while to do it, but moving the slider up a little bit speeds things along a little bit. And we'll slowly carve through Mongolia bit by bit. That little thing right there is a lake. This giant little thing right here is my army, and the tiny ones that appear once in a while are theirs. Like that's their army right there. It won't last long. We'll take that out pretty quick, and it's gone. And sometimes allies will come to help them. Like, who is this over here? That's Azerbaijan, and they're either just kind of like exploring the area, or they're really upset that we're attacking them. Our relations are not great with Azerbaijan. Anything below 20, I think, means we're at war with them, so they don't really like us. If we want to, we can go over to where they're at. Oh, hello. Never mind. Russia's attacking Kazakhstan. We'll watch this for a little bit, I guess. Russia's expanding very nicely through Kazakhstan, but they're taking a break. Azerbaijan, what if I were to offer you some money for a peace treaty? So you leave me alone for a little bit. Who's this? Is that us? That's Turkey. What is Turkey doing over here? Are you mad at us? Turkey is mad at us. How about a peace treaty for 200,000? That's a bargain. We've got millions. Mongolia is taken out, but we should do some recruiting, get some more troops coming here. Let's get a bunch of gunners because they're useful for like early fights, I think. They're very mobile. But what we really want to do is focus on countries that have a really high GDP like the United States or Japan. Japan's closer, so we'll attack them next. Because the game is all about finances. To conquer the world, you need troops, and for troops, you need money. So it's a race to keep your GDP as high as possible compared to other people's, because they're trying to expand to, look at them, they're already up to 50% GDP. We'll go ahead and get some of these other guys to help out as we go in and attack Japan here. India is invading us because they don't like that we're fighting Japan. Politics are very much a thing in this game. Can I get a peace treaty with you? 2.32 million, expensive, but worth it. Netherlands is attacking as well. Like, there's certain countries, if you fight them, like everybody else is going to join in and cause problems for you. You want to fully eliminate every country you fight because, like, if I leave this little bit alive right here, they're just going to reconquer all this and take it all back from me and all the GDP that gained for them. But by taking out Japan here, we have got our GDP almost on par with the United States. But don't have this be an indicator of success for you. I've had things where I've gotten to like 70% GDP and then fallen back down to like 15 and lost. They can easily come back. Let's do some R&D real quick. A little more combat training, a little more reactive armor, sure. Let's get some tanks in here. Maybe some commandos. India's in 4th place on GDP. They're looking pretty good with 4 million, so maybe we go for them next. They are the number 7 military power. Where are we at? The number 1 military power. I like those odds. Have at the India. There's basically 2 ways you can invade. With the attack command, where they just kind of move in one big clump and just sit there and fight them. Or you can use like the command, like divide and conquer. They'll split you up into different platoons and you'll scatter across everywhere fighting all the different locations. They are really all over the board. They've gotten over down here. They've got a little bit over here in, was it Madagascar? They're already down here in South Africa. They are all across the world. And the thing is, I need to take them out from everywhere. Oh, here's a problem. Norway. Okay, we need to fight like normal. Everybody right there. Spreading out's kind of dangerous because other countries will attack you as you go through their territories if you have war with them. I need to play the diplomatic game and make some alliances. Oh, France hates us. South Korea hates us. South Korea is close. We can maybe get a little bit of alliance here. Fantastic. Or peace treaty, whatever. France, you hate us as well. Ooh, you're pricey to buy. Sometimes these cost too much to like recover from. Czech Republic, man, everybody hates us. But man, India and Japan, they got a lot of allies. Lots of friends. Okay. Iceland as well? Come on, man. I'm not worried about Iceland, you're far away. Well, we are making good progress down here. We've got a war. Keep in mind, they're also fighting each other this whole time. United States is one to worry about. Well, they're kind of getting a slow start. India's the one who's kind of like going really aggressively. Russia to start too here. Australia is surprisingly chill most of the time. You can always adjust the slider to really speed it up a little bit and zoom it along. If I'm feeling too lazy to do it in the editing post. Oh, hello, Russia. Honestly, Russia, if I could get an alliance with you, that would be really good for us because you're doing great. Yeah, and it's cheap too. A cheap alliance, great. An alliance with Russia is great because they're going to keep a lot of these guys so far back. I've never seen Russia be this aggressive early on. Where'd my armies go? Hello? Oh, they're all dead. Great. That's not good. I need to hurry up and get some replacements because when you have no army at home, that's when everybody decides it's a great time to invade you usually if they have access to you, which they don't always do. Get some more military research cooking over here a little bit. That should be fine. Don't need to max it out really. I could though. Hello, you with the... Oh, your army was big, not small. Pitchforks, that's just you have a rebellion. They're trying to claim back their land. Should probably make some rocket artillery as well. The United Kingdom hates us, and they're a threat. They like to come over here and invade us sometimes. Can I get perhaps a peace treaty with you? No, you're very expensive. The United States, though, I can get a peace treaty with. That's fantastic. Yes, let's chill. Although the alliance, oof, 200 million? Y'all are expensive. All right, fast forward a little bit. We got some more troops back here. Let's actually try and do the divide and conquer and see if we can get them out of this world, right? I'm mostly concerned about, as we travel through here, that these guys are going to fight us down here if we're at war with them. Russia, we have an alliance, so we can travel through them safely. You guys are fighting back a little bit. I think we have a bigger army here. We can take you out pretty quickly. That won't be a problem there. My little guys seem to be doing fine getting your little islands out of here. I'm worried about getting attacked by other people, but we're cleaning up pretty nicely. A lot of armies over here. You got a lot of people coming to defend you, which is not great. The sooner I get you out of here and I can start working on your allies, the better for us. Who is this? That's Indonesia. Indonesia? Why? Why must you defend them? Get out of here. Okay, there's like the entire world is coming to protect them. I need to hurry up and beat them. Who is this? Greece. Greece with a massive army. How are we doing over here? Again, with everybody trying to defend you. India's actually got a big army to defend themselves down there. Who's that? Go away. All right, we pushed them out of here. That's good. How's my GDP looking? My GDP is in second place still. US is still ahead of us. They are usually the big threat on the board around here. Always keep recruiting. Always be recruiting. That way when these guys get destroyed inevitably, I have the replacements ready. I guess they're less concerned about defending the colony than they were like the original place. Or maybe it's just neighbors. Man, these guys just like do not like that I'm taking out India out of here. Is that Russia attacking us? Wait a second. No, that's not Russia. Where are these armies coming from? They're just kind of appearing in my land, I guess. Wait, my alliance with you is gone. Give it back. I want you to be in alliance with you. You're very strong right now. Alliance with Russia in 2023? That's a bad look, right? It's a video game. Doesn't count. And India's been defeated as well. Let's make it cheaper to maintain our armies. Max that out so it doesn't cost as much to have my infantry around. And I think this will be the last time I tell you I'm recruiting people because we're going to be doing this pretty much constantly. Who do we want next? Most of the good ones are not really near me aside from Russia. Russia is an ally right now, though. Who's at war with us that's nearby? Pakistan usually has a strong alliance with India and likes to attack me. Since we took out India, maybe they don't like us. Let's go for them. I could just look and see, but like, man, it's I've got bad relations with so many people, it's kind of hard to tell. Everybody hates China right now. Oh, we declared war, so we were not at war. Okay, we've started a fight. Hopefully we can handle it. How spread out across the board are you? Not too bad. You're mostly just right here. A successful colonizing country you are not. And that's it for Pakistan. Let's just go ahead and clean out Bangladesh. Ooh, United States is here. We'll leave them alone. Thailand, Vietnam, and maybe some of these island nations real quick. Yo, the Thailand army kind of big though, but not big enough. We took them out. We're down to 50 million troops. That's not a lot. Who's just trying to defend them? All right, I think that's enough for now. These guys are usually pretty chill down here. We might leave them alone. And they don't have a whole lot of GDP, but Australia, on the other hand, might be worth it. Let's improve the offensive abilities of my militia a little bit. And I think that's most of the research that we need. So let's go ahead and turn off the research all the way down to 0. Maybe a little bit more military spending and more liquidity. A little bit of social spending, sure. All right, Australia, you are next. Where are you at on this list? 15th place, only 2 million GDP, kind of low compared to the rest of us. And the thing about this game is having extra land doesn't really do that much good for you. It's really all about the GDP. Who is this? Australia? Get out of here. Get that big old army out of here. I'm busy destroying you. And that is it for Australia. I need more GDP. Sorry, Russia, you've been a good ally by leaving me alone, but I need your 7 million GDP to catch up to the US a little bit. You only have 38 million army. That's not too bad compared to my 140 million. What if I were to divide and conquer and attack you? Belarus is not going to be pleased about that, but they're just going to have to deal. Russia also got a nice chunk of South Africa there, but we're going to be taking that away from them, as well as the rest of everything that they have. Who is this inside of them? They have just surrounded Uzbekistan. A little bit of border guard there. I don't know who it was, but somebody came over here and just took out some of my guys. That's not great. Sometimes you gotta like tell them again to spread out. There we go. Really spread out and conquer them a little bit faster. That's so much better. Look at them go. Oh, they are zooming. That means I've taken out most of their defense. That's what that means. Who's this down here? Russia trying to get back home to defend. That's moving really slow. That must be like a big tank unit. Kind of like this one over here for me. Your tanks do you no good to defend if they're all the way over here. Uh-oh. We're getting some fights going on over here. We're losing some troops. That's not good. They're actually mounting their defense and they're taking their land back. Unacceptable. Just send that invasion back in again, shall we? Ah, we got them out of here. So that's Siberia? That's right. This game lets you see kind of like an upside down version if you go too far up. Kind of cool. I see you trying to take back your land, and I'm not going to tolerate that. All right, well, that's it for them up there. A little bit left down here, but we can kind of like zoom through. Oh, over here as well? And that's it for Russia. I guess we can improve our war tactics a little bit. GDP is looking better, but the US is still ahead of us. The United Kingdom will be a good choice. Same with Germany, okay. Basically, we need to go through a lot of Europe. I mean, let's get Uzbekistan out of here because they're just right there, right? Job done. Peru did not like that we attacked Uzbekistan, huh? Ooh, United Kingdom is all over Africa, huh? Oh, they're everywhere. They're over here, New Zealand. They're all over the place. We'll try and take them out, though. Hopefully they don't have a big army here at home to defend it. Not too bad. I think we can maybe handle it. No, who is that? What massive army just helped you guys? Was that Poland? Germany? I don't know, but just did a lot of damage to me there. Too much of my army's gone to other places. Send the command again for them to hit the United Kingdom and send them some back over there, maybe? Are they in the Caribbean? They sure are. Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Who are you? Germany's over here defending them. That's a problem. Well, I guess my troops are stronger. Took them out pretty easily there, though. Well, their GDP's gone down a lot. all the way down to 22nd. We'll leave them alone for now. They'll recover some of that land, which is not great in this game, but they're just too well defended in here with all these guys around them, and Germany's defending nicely. We need to push through this and deal with Germany. So one by one, they'll fall. Sorry, Ukraine. At least you outlasted Russia. I just need to have direct border access. That way I'm not getting attacked. If I fight Germany and I'm fighting like these 8 surrounding countries at the same time, it's not great for me. They tend to defend their neighbors. And with that, China has conquered Ukraine. Now for Belarus. That was quick. Belarus, you gotta do better than that. Yeesh. I had, what, 100 million there? It's not that many. At least not in this game, right? We'll just go through all these real quick and get back to it. Let's go through these nice little easy ones. Poland? Easy? I don't know. We'll find out. Seems like it. Yep, that's it for Poland. I must say that like the eastern part and southeast part of Europe are really not putting up much of a fight. I've only got 100 million troops, which is not even that crazy. They're just getting bodied. Oh, hello, Germany. Trying to help out your buddies? You don't care about these guys, but the ones right next to you, you don't like that. So what? You know what we're gonna do? We're sending everybody in. I only have 100 million troops. We need to do a thing called recruiting more. Also want to see what's going on. Okay, never mind. I guess we're doing fine. Just rolling through them once my whole army shows up. There they go. I think that's it for Germany, right? Scandinavia, you're next. First Sweden, then Norway, then Finland. Ah, Norway's up here too, huh? Norway, what are you doing in South America of all places? That's halfway across the world. Well, that's it for you. Hello, South Korea. I'm not sure what your GDP is. 6.3 million? Is that good or bad? You're at number 11. It's not. I mean, that's the 5 million. It's all right. I'll take you out for it, and you're gone. Wild's in the menu. I'm going to leave the Middle East alone and keep working on Europe. Finland's still in it somehow. Hello, France. If I attack anybody near you, you're going to defend pretty aggressively. Let's go for you first. And I think Spain and Italy are also usually pretty big threats since I've practiced a few times. Lost a lot because I understand the importance of making sure you fully eliminate somebody, because if you don't, they just claw back their territory, and before you know it, you got like 10 people fighting you at once. Taking all your turf back from them. What are you doing over here? Hello? That tiny little island. Why that one little itty-bitty island? They love the islands. My dude's conquered every island in the world, it seems like. All right, there we go. They're done. I think it's time to swoop through the Middle East. Actually, no. We go for Italy first. I forgot. I got distracted by sliders. Greece is also coming to their defense. We gotta go for Greece as well. Spain, too. Everybody in the region. That's it for Italy. All right, Spain, you're right there. We'll go for you next. Oh, you're an island hopper, huh? The ones that go for the islands take forever. It takes too long to conquer an island. All right, that's it for you. Greece, can't help but notice that you defended them as well. And Greece is done. We clean up the rest. Can't forget the Vatican City. Tiny little thing, and it's gone. United Kingdom, do I want to fight you right now? I don't know that I do. Let's save you for a little bit later. Mostly because you're surrounded by like 8 countries I want to fight all at once. Portugal and Africa too. Everybody loves invading Africa. Africa has a hard time defending themselves. Alright, that's it for most of Europe. Now the Middle East. Western Sahara has declared war. You fight one person in the Middle East and most of them join in. One country, not person. And they all join in on you. Man, once you know to like fully eliminate a country before you go into fighting the next, makes the game a lot easier. Also, China is one of the easiest countries to win the game with. As I do more videos of this, we'll go for harder countries. Maybe we do the United States next. Alright, that's it for the Middle East. Time to deal with the rest of Africa. The parts we haven't conquered yet, mostly the north. What is happening over here? Who is this? Brazil is doing pretty well invading over here. How is Brazil looking on the board over here? They're in 3rd. We're in 2nd. The United States is ahead of us. Okay. The game does have a win condition. Whoever hits 100% first wins, so we will need to fight the United States before they get to 100. That would be a problem. There's basically 2 winning conditions. 1, get 100% GDP first, and then 2, clear the entire board. We're going for the 2nd win condition, but we will need to stop you from getting to the 1st. Keep an eye on you. Hey, United Kingdom, you are everywhere. Okay. And they were easily handled. Algeria, you're next. How you doing? 80%. I need to fight you soon. My GDP is dropping quite a lot, actually. It's not amazing for us per se. Guess we'll fight Brazil now because they're in Africa a little bit. And hurting their GDP will help me a lot because their GDP becomes my GDP. It'll help me catch up to the US a little bit. Seems to be going pretty well for us so far. I thought the game was actually really hard until I learned, no, you just need to actually fully eliminate the country. It's actually pretty easy with a strong country like China. Imagine it gets pretty hard when you play with like trying to win Peru, I bet is real hard. Colombia fighting Peru over there a little bit, okay. And that's it for Brazil. United States at 83%. We need to attack the United States a little bit. Let's get them out of South America here. Not ready to fight them entirely, but I need to hurt their GDP a little bit and then run before their army comes. That didn't really do a whole lot. Maybe fight them over here instead. Farther away from their troops, hopefully. The United States has invaded my territory. That's them trying to reclaim that. There we go. That's some good damage on them. Yeah, they got less troops stationed over here. A little bit easier to hurt their economy a little bit. They're not losing much. They're still at 84%. Ooh, other people getting involved as well. They see the weakness. Canada attacking the United States a little bit. So much for that alliance, huh? 81%. Okay, push them down a little bit. That's fine. That buys us time to take out, I don't know, Nigeria? United States is actually doing a lot of damage to us. Can I get a peace treaty, perhaps? Yeah, let's get a peace treaty. Could you stop attacking me, maybe? I should not have attacked you. Still got you down to 81%. That buys me more time. Saw how United States attacked me there? Imagine if I had like 10 people I didn't completely finish off, all slowly carving their land away from me. My land away from me. Alright, that's enough of Africa for now. A lot of these are just the United States and Canada, a little bit of Colombia. Trying to deal with a lot of, ooh, Canada doing some work in South America, huh? Colombia invading my territory? Well, that won't last long. How is the United States doing? 84%, we're at 76. Kind of neck and neck for the moment. No, I don't want everybody to run away. Stay back here. Let's go for Peru next. And a little bit of Ecuador. Chile, I choose you. Oh, you are everywhere, huh? And Venezuela, I believe, will go for next. Oh, they were not at war with us. That's rare at this point in the game. Venezuela's pretty chill with us. 81%. Who are you fighting that's taking away your GDP? It's not me. Canada, maybe? Mexico? Speaking of Mexico, I'll go for you guys next. Not much of a fight there to be had. Philippines, what are you guys doing over here? I don't know, but I'll leave you be for now. Time to go to war with Canada. Ooh, who's this? The Philippines are doing work? Hello? The Philippines are the number 4 GDP, and they are like actually taking away a lot of the United States. That's great. You keep the US busy while I conquer Canada. The famous Chinese to Canadian invasion. My troops seem so small. What happened to them? Do they fight somewhere? The United States doesn't seem to care too much about me taking out their northern brethren. I guess they have their own war to deal with. The United States has declared war on us, and they're invading my territory. What if I were to try and buy you off for a measly $5 million? Get you to leave me alone for a little bit. How are we doing here? I'm ahead of you. That's fantastic. Philippines are looking pretty strong. Hello, Greenland, though. Go ahead and grab a little bit of that, huh? We're losing GDP quick. And Iceland, too. Not a lot left. It's crazy that I have this much land, and yet the US still has almost as much GDP as me. Suppose it's about that time for the final war here, before we clean up. That's a mighty big army you have there. It'd be a shame if it killed like all of my troops, but I have millions more where that came from. Ignore that, that's just the first victory condition because we have 100% GDP, but it's not over until we have conquered the world. Seems to be going pretty well all of a sudden. We're rolling through them like a whole lot of nothing. The Philippines seem to be helping us out a little bit. Do I have like an alliance with you guys? We could do a peace treaty with you for now, peace treaty. So that way you kind of leave us alone while we're fighting the United States. Makes it a little bit easier. Those military tactics. Well, that's it for the United States. Major competitor is gone. Philippines, you're up next. You're going to be all over the world over here. Now we clean up the rest. And Lesotho down here should be the final one. And there it is. You'll love to see it. And I have plenty more videos you can watch too. See you next time.